Hello, Aquariuses. Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your weekly horoscope for December 12th through the 18th. Now, this reading can be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. Now, once I get the other videos uploaded, which should be at least by tomorrow or the end of or tomorrow afternoon, then you can check your other placements in case this video doesn't resonate at this time. Okay. But anyway, so let us take a look at what's coming towards you in the next 7 days. Aquarius. Okay. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Digestive issues. So you may be trying to take like Miralax, is that what you call it? Or some type of laxative or something like that, because like I said, digestion issues, constipation. So you could be dealing with those issues this week, especially if you are eating a lot of fried food or eating a lot of food, that has like a lot of grease to it. So it may be good for you maybe to do more of like an alkaline diet. So like, fish and stuff like that. Some of you maybe possibly maybe try to go sushi for the week. But either way, okay. I also feel like you're containing your anger this week as well. You may not be happy with your mother. She may have communicated something that should have stayed between the two of you guys, or this may be a sister, or this may be a friend. You see, with this Six of Swords coming in reverse, transformation is not happening. Change is not going through. Transformation not going through at all. Not moving forward. Not putting the past behind you. But that may be where you're containing your anger. Your anger may be how you were in the past, but it's still a struggle for you to put it behind you because you possibly keep feeling like that people just keep fucking with you. Like, you just want me to bring that anger out, don't you? But you have to be careful about letting people get under your skin. That may be your biggest issue. You're letting people get under your skin. So this week, it feels like you need to take a more passive approach. Also, I do see by the end of the week, you'll be leaving something behind. It could be a project that maybe you were working on. It may be an art project. Some of you guys, you may be leaving behind a car. So you may be having to take this car to the shop because there's issues going on with it. So there also may be travel going on this week, but it feels like it's more so for work instead of for like leisure. So this feels like that some of you may not necessarily have the best of time as you're going on this travel this week. Yeah. That's as I said, it feels like it's more so working. You're not necessarily going to have the best of time going here. But even with this Knight of Cups energy in reverse, some of you Aquariuses, you actually may have a secret admirer, or there is somebody who's like telling you that you're beautiful or whatever, and you're just like, whatever. This may be, some of you are going to be putting a halt to somebody trying to woo you back in. It's like, that makes sense with this Queen of Swords coming up. Like, no thanks. But once you reject them, then that's whenever the pettiness may come through. And they're trying to get you to respond in some type of a manner. But for you, you will contain it. Try to find a hobby or something like that where you can release this anger, release this energy. Boxing, do something that requires you to get outside or get away from the house. I feel like that will do you good. Some of you, speaking of your house, you need to cleanse the energy. It's so heavy. You may even feel this. Maybe that's possibly why you're having a hard time sleeping. Yeah. No new beginning. Somebody's trying to offer you new beginning, but you don't necessarily want to take it because for you, you feel like, what's the point? Even whenever it pertains to a career situation, some of you guys, a competitor may be trying to steal you away from your current company, or this competitor is trying to offer you a new beginning, but you don't want to take it. Okay. Again, some of you are waiting on possibly a job to call you back. Is coming through, like they may decide in the end to let you go. And for you, like I said, that's going to be hard for you to deal with because, like I said, you're going to be trying to contain your anger because you're going to feel like, wow, I totally just got screwed. And I really just want to like yell to the rooftops, rip off the roof, burn the place down because what the hell? Okay, communication not going through, but with this Ten of Swords, there's betrayal here. That may be why some of you guys are, what is the word? This may be why some of you guys are like telling somebody no to their wooing because they've betrayed you. Or if this is you, you're going to try to woo this current person and they're not really going to want to hear it. Because the Ten of Swords definitely came upright. So with you not going through this transformation, the transformation will be forced upon you. And some of you guys, the transformation needs to happen in your job. So it could be if you've been like damning your job to hell for all these years and constantly complaining about it, it feels like the universe is going to come in and be like, okay, we're going to take that away. You've been complaining about it all these years. So we're just going to take that off your hands. And that could be where the sadness is coming from. But I don't really see you crying. It's more like an angry face. That's the energy. Some of you guys are being this way possibly towards a friend. You feel like this friend was supposed to be there for you, but they haven't. So you could definitely be cutting them off, but you won't tell them why, especially with the Ace of Wands coming upright. You're like, I ain't got time to talk to you about nothing. But it's coming across like you feel like that they should know. You should know why I'm cutting you off, but they may not know. Okay? Anyway, look at that. Five of Wands. Yep, look at the argument. See what I say? You want to burn the building down. You want to tear somebody's head off. Also, you're going to have to control your impulses whenever you get this information, this news, conversation, communication coming into you about this betrayal. You're going to have to try to like hone in on the anger that you want to let out. Because I don't know why this kind of gives me like abusive or you're going to hit somebody. So you can't do that. Even though I know I'm not saying it ain't going to hurt because absolutely it's going to hurt. But you can't hit no one. Okay. You're going to have to keep it to yourself. Keep your hands to yourself. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, how much more of a betrayal can you get? But that's why probably your intuition told you to say no. Because you may say no to them before this information comes out. But some of you, this is you. You're the one that's doing the betrayal. And it's gonna come out. And you're not gonna be able to like explain yourself enough because it's in black and white. So it's like there ain't shit for you to say. I already know what it is, you know? And those of you that you're out of this situation, you're still hanging on to the pain, the hurt. You're trying to heal, you're trying to move forward from it, but this is also showing up in your day-to-day life where you're being mean, short-tempered, having a hard time. Some of you guys are having a hard time sitting still, or it just seems like no matter what anybody says to you, you're just irritated by their voice. Oh, yep. See? So, things do not go as planned. That's exactly what I'm getting. Things will not go as planned. Especially when you move in a way where you're lying, where you're not being honest. That comes out sometimes quicker than what you expect. And with your traditional ruler being Saturn, like, come on, you got to know this. You know, you doing crazy things, your karma probably comes faster than others. Yeah. So this is coming through in an energy of like, you know, here's another thing that I'm getting. Somebody, either you or somebody that you're dealing with, they feel like they're untouchable. They feel like they can just get away with it and it'll be okay. But this week it will be evidence that no, that is not true at all. You know, with Pluto moving into the last parts of Capricorn, shit's gonna be real interesting. You know? Because Pluto is all about change, transformation, and of course, you have Saturnian energy. What's old, what's outdated, what needs to be, what no longer works, and that's why I feel like it's going through something that no longer works in your life will be moving its way out of there. A lot of you, it is a relationship that wasn't really built off of truth. Too many lies, possibly too many deceptions. Some of you guys, definitely your career that you've been complaining about because you've been desperately wanting to move and things of that nature. So it's like you're going to get what you want. But then once you get it, you're just like, I did not want this at all because I feel like I've lost more than what I gained. And that's why I said this week you'll be trying to contain your emotions, which, like I said, is totally understandable. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Star, there's no use in you trying to remain hopeful about this situation because, yeah, some type of booyah, some type of plan is gonna fall apart for sure. Yep. Do the right thing. That's always the hardest. That's always the hardest thing to do. Doing the right thing. If you're dealing with the Virgo. If you're dealing with the Virgo, it definitely feels like that this situation is done. But it also may be if somebody has allowed third parties to mess up their current situation without you putting your foot down, letting them know, like, you've cost yourself a connection because it's like you don't want to rock the boat. You're always trying to do the right thing. Well, the right thing, it seems like you put in this instance when it pertains to not telling somebody to back the hell off, they get you nothing. Yeah. Page of Cups. But some of you guys, you will feel that way as well about this job situation. You'll feel like that you always were trying to do the right thing and the right thing got you nowhere. You cannot allow this to turn you into a cold person where you are damning everybody or everything that you come across because of the hurt that you had to go through, because you feel slighted that you did the right thing. You can't let that turn you inward. If you always do the right thing, if that's who you are, that's who you are. But some of you guys, it's like, it feels like you're probably going through a dark night of the soul, Aquarius placements. So it's a little bit difficult. It's like, where am I going from here? What do I do next? Not necessarily saying that money is bad. I don't really get that. I feel like that it's a simple matter of, it just feels like you're just letting go of things that you've been complaining about. So even for those of you that get let go of, I still see severance packages, like, being able to probably like pull down from 401k or whatever. So you'll be okay for some time. But the biggest thing for you is just that you betrayed and you want an apology that you're not going to get. And that's the worst part. Yeah. So, and how long will it take you to find another job? Like I said, you'll be okay for some time. But I definitely feel like another job won't be coming through until next year. Like after the 21st of January. 21st of January, 21st of February. Definitely within the first 2 months, but yeah. I mean, I just don't understand. Why would you be so mean to somebody that you say you love? That doesn't make any sense. And that's exactly the energy I'm getting. Why would you be so mean to someone you say you love and then be shocked whenever they're not there anymore? This is either happening to you or it's happening to somebody that, or it's happening to the other person, whatever the situation is. That's a shame. You and this person, especially if you and this person have kids together, I do feel like in the future you guys you'll have a good co-parenting relationship. It's going to take some time, like 3 years, 3 to 6 years, but eventually I do feel like you both will let go of this hurt and pain that you've had from one another, and you'll be able to coexist. So that's good. That's still good news. But you ain't going to get back together. Okay, you're not going to get back together. Even for those of you, when it pertains to your job, it's going to take you some time to get over the fact that you definitely felt blindsided. But I do feel like eventually you'll let it go. And if you're thinking about, some of you may possibly feel like that you're being discriminated against in terms of why you're being let go. If you try to take this to court, I don't necessarily feel like you're going to win, or I should say, you're not going to stick with this long enough to win anything because they're going to bleed you dry. So might as well not even. But if you have the money, I would say go for it. But you're looking at this is going to go on for years. So that one's up to you, you know? But anyway, so Aquarius, this has been your reading for the week. Hope it helped and see you later.